Let's give it up for a Friday. Just feels good to say that, doesn't it? There. So good morning. It's Jim, Deb, and Kevin on a Friday here at 95.5 WFMS.
Got a big weekend. Got Shania Twain.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Tomorrow night.
Yeah.
It's going to be fun.
It'll be a good show. I'm looking forward to that, too, because I mean, it obviously sold out pretty quickly.
It was sold out back in November.
Yeah.
I want to warn you, I will probably be singing a lot of the songs. Just we're going to be together, so I might be singing a lot.
Singing, okay. Dancing,
Yeah.
might have a problem with that.
That comes too.
Oh,
Sorry.
you bet you get your groove thing working is what you got.
You know it.
Right now, 64 degrees and a few clouds. Good morning. 95.5 WFMS. 95.5 WFMS. Good morning. It's Friday morning with Jim, Deb, and Kevin. Vacation season.
It is vacation season. I took a vacation last week.
Last week
I was in Wisconsin, up in the Door County area, which is the peninsula up there.
Oh, yeah.
Beautiful area. But the latest trend, I could have done this, I guess,
What's that?
is to do a paycation.
A paycation.
Not a staycation, but a paycation. A paycation is where you actually work while you're on vacation. So you have a job that would allow you to work remotely. You take that work with you, so you don't actually take vacation days.
So you're not using your days.
You're not using vacation days.
But you're out of town.
But you're out of town. You're enjoying it. I think I can talk about this on the air, but my son-in-law, he certainly did it during COVID, but he works remotely, and they went camping, and he worked from his camper.
Well, yeah.
So that would be
he needs Wi-Fi, really.
It's exactly right. That would be a paycation.
Now, I have a friend that works remotely, and she can work anywhere she wants, and so they don't know when she's out of town. So she went with her husband on vacation and got COVID
Oh, no.
and couldn't come back.
Uh-oh.
Then that's a problem. So after a while, they didn't know that she was out of town, but if they asked for her to drop anything off, she was like,
I can't.
That's kind of a problem.
Yeah.
Well, she should have just said, I'm on the newest trend, and it's called a paycation.
A paycation. I've not heard of it before.
Yeah.
Not me. I'm shutting everything off.
I know.
Jim
doesn't return email. Well, he doesn't return emails when he's working
That's
here.
when
Never mind.
He's here in person, too.
95.5 WFMS. Good morning. 625 with Jim, Deb, and Kevin.
So listen to this. If you go to Chipotle and get your food, you might notice that someone might not be as friendly behind the counter, and that's because they're considering using robots just for certain areas. Yeah, they looked at some of their pain points that slow the process down in manufacturing their food, and one of them is making the guacamole. It takes an hour, just under an hour, to prepare one batch of guacamole. You know how it is if you do it at home. You got to peel the avocado. You got to smash the avocado.
Yeah.
So they're thinking about
Got to throw the avocado away because you don't like
guacamole.
guacamole.
No, I love their guacamole. But they're actually testing in the process right now of testing out robots to make the guacamole. They say it would cut the time in half, and they would want to call it an avocado.
Well, I like the name.
I do like that.
To speed up the guacamole
Avocado.
production. Although if I'm a Chipotle employee, I'd be nervous. It'd be like, even if it's not my specific role, if you can replace one role, are you going to maybe end up replacing my duties?
Yeah.
You could be the manager of the
avocado.
No, eventually that thing's going to take over the world. Yeah. You'll be reporting to the
avocado.
Avocado. I don't think I like the idea. I want human hands making my food.
Well, I mean, think about this. I love baking, and so this is going to really make me sound like a nerd. But
good.
Sometimes I go on YouTube and I watch production facilities that make cakes and cupcakes and things like that.
Yeah.
And where they're mass produced, and it's really kind of interesting to watch. If you can do that for baked goods, why can't you do that to chop an avocado?
That's right.
I'm still not.
Where it's all automated.
Robots are going to take over the world, and it starts with avocados.
Right.
So I'm not.
There.
Yeah, that's right. I'm avoiding it.
All right. Well, cuts the time in half, so it's going to trim some of their costs.
Yeah.
In a way.
Another job lost.
Yeah.
Yep.
Chipotle's already testing Chippy. It's a robotic kitchen assistant.
Oh, kitchen.
Got a little name tag and
Makes
everything.
the tortilla chips.
Hello, I'm Chippy. 95.5 WFMS with Jim, Deb, and Kevin. Don't forget, a little after 9 o'clock, we'll have that national keyword. You might want a trip for next year's CMA Fest. Right now, though.
Oh, here we go.
Let's kick off the weekend here with the Friday song. Just gather around and sing along. It's Friday, Friday, Friday. It's Friday, yes, it's true. It's Friday, Friday, Friday. It's Friday for me and you. Well, Kevin got back from Wisconsin, and when he came in here, that's when we asked the question, hey, where's our souvenir?
would you bring back?
It's Friday, Friday, Friday. It's Friday, yes, it's true. It's Friday, Friday, Friday. It's Friday for me and you. Well, this time Deb has done it.
What?
She said my son is just like me.
Yep.
Because every day he stops by for Starbucks coffee.
Oh, no.
But he has the app.
It's Friday, Friday, Friday. It's Friday, yes, it's true. It's Friday, Friday, Friday. It's Friday for me and you. Well, a mid-July weekend. I should be out on the links. But Mimi's throwing a shower. I'll be doing dishes and cleaning sinks.
Oh, yeah.
Fun.
It's Friday, Friday, Friday. It's Friday, yes, it's true. It's Friday, Friday, Friday. It's Friday for me and you. Ah, Friday. You know, Fridays are good enough, but we like to add a little bit to them if we can. Here's Jim, Deb, and Kevin, because Kevin right now has his Friday version of his bad joke worth repeating.
And, there's a lot of pressure on me to find a bad joke worth repeating, but I got a lot of help.
Okay.
People helped me out a lot. And young Will, I didn't ask his age. He's ready for school to start soon, but he was on the circle yesterday. We were doing the big ice cream social, and he gave me a joke. So here it is.
Okay.
It's sponsored by Hearing Solutions of Indiana. You've never heard like this before. And again, it comes from Will. Who is the leader of the Corn Army?
Leader of the Corn.
The Corn Army.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know.
The Colonel.
Oh, shoot.
That's from Will.
Will, that was good.
Yeah. I think Will's going into third grade.
Oh, well,
The
you know what?
Colonel.
That's what we relate to. Third grade level.
FMS.
Humor.
Morning, you with Jim, Deb, and Kevin at 95.5 WFMS. It is a beautiful morning. Man, it's going to get hot today, up to 90.
Wow.
Ooh.
We take a lot of things for granted. One would be air conditioning.
Yeah, that's true.
If you have air conditioning, you ought to be thankful for that because days like this, it's going to be tough. It came out with a list of some rather odd things you can do that will keep you cool.
Okay.
Some of these make sense, others do not. Drink lots of stuff with ice in it.
Well, that makes sense. Okay.
In other words,
A cold
consume
drink.
lots of liquid,
Sure.
but have ice in it. Eat ice cream. Now, I like that idea.
I do
Yeah,
too.
Yeah.
you did that yesterday.
Cold showers, obviously, help you cool off. And this one doesn't make any sense. Drink something hot like coffee or tea.
Okay, and then before it's to drink something with ice in it.
Right.
So,
And then the follow-up, they say eat something spicy. This will make you sweat more. And it's believed that if you sweat, you will cool off and your body
body's
temperature will drop.
natural
Yeah.
cooling system.
Take a frozen bottled water to bed.
All right.
So have that at the foot of your bed, I guess, a frozen
Or
bottle.
you actually put it under your neck, maybe, or under your pillow.
Yeah.
Freeze your sheets.
Okay, I'm not
Freeze your
doing that.
sheets, yeah.
Freeze your
That's
sheets.
too much work.
Put a wet towel on your head to cool down.
Yeah, I could see that. Mhm.
Walk around with wet socks.
No.
Well, it's
Yeah.
gonna if it keeps you
Too
cool.
uncomfortable.
And finally, sleep naked. No underwear, no pajamas. Just sleep naked to help you stay cool.
No, that should do it.
Yeah.
You know?
Let's hope you don't sleepwalk.
Why am I in the yard?
No kidding.
Yeah.
Let's
Now,
say-
see, I hate to be hot. I will sleep if my wife would allow me. I keep the house much cooler than what it really
Right.
is. Well, we keep it cool here in the building.
I can't
Deb's
take it.
Deb's
That's
literally
pretty
wearing
chilly.
a jacket right now in the studio.
And boots.
Yeah, and boots.
Fuzzy boots because
So then
it's
when you
so
leave,
cold in here.
I have a little jacket on. They wear all the time.
I
in
have
here.
sandals in the car, so
And when
literally
you
I
leave
get
it-
in the car when we
Yeah.
leave after the show, and I switch my shoes. I have to. I have to have two
Well,
pairs
let
of shoes.
Let me add that to the list. Wear fuzzy boots.
Well, I mean,
No, that's to keep you warm.
That's-
right.
that's
That
to
doesn't
warm me
work.
up.
Yeah,
Right,
that
right.
doesn't
So,
work, yeah.
well, good tips there. There's some
Yeah,
decent
stay
tips.
cool today. You used to be,
Yeah.
if you didn't have air conditioning, they'd say go to the movie theater and watch
yeah,
a movie
watch a
or
movie.
go to the mall.
I
or
can't believe
someplace
stick your head in the freezer wasn't one of those.
Well, you could do it if you
You
like.
go right ahead. I'm
Yeah.
gonna watch you do that,
Yeah,
too.
that'd be kind of fun.
95.5 WFMS with Jim, Deb, and Kevin. Kevin's got your Nash News now, and Carly Pierce will do it again.
Yeah, I'll get to that in about 30 seconds. First of all, I haven't heard from Jimmy Allen in a while. He's trying to save his marriage, he says. He says the divorce is on hold, and he and his wife will try to work things out. He also filed 2 countersuits against the accusers, so keep you
wow.
posted on that. Don't know much about Jelly Roll's 6-year-old son, Noah, but that's changing. Jelly's wife, Bunny, shared a video of herself interviewing young Noah, and we learned that he's a typical American kid who loves Pokemon, dogs, and cats.
Aw.
Just happens to have a famous dad. Toby Keith celebrated his 62nd birthday with TV fisherman Jimmy Houston. And they had dinner at a Mexican restaurant in Orlando. Of course, Toby's a big fisherman as well.
Right.
He's recovering from his stomach cancer. Carly Pearce will be singing the national anthem at the IndyCar Big Machine Music City Grand Prix in Nashville. It's a 3-day event, takes place August 4th through the 6th. She'll sing before the IndyCar race. She, of course, sang the national anthem before the Kentucky Derby.
That's
So
right.
a different kind of race,
But
nonetheless a race.
getting good at this at this
She is,
point.
and you know, if you don't recall, she did an outstanding job on the national anthem before the Kentucky Derby. I'm sure she'll do the same for this IndyCar. That is your National News Now, 726.
Good morning. It's Jim, Deb, and Kevin at 95.5 WFMS Powerball Wednesday. No winner.
Yep.
I've got mine on the fridge. I got the 5 quick picks the other night. And, you know, when you get them, you're always so hopeful, thinking, this could happen.
So will you buy another
I
round?
won't do it again. Well, how much is it up to now?
$875 million.
Oh, my
Drawing will be
gosh.
tomorrow. Now he's doing some calculations here. Let's say if you won the $875 million in the lottery, what could you do with that money? You could hire a private concert with Taylor Swift.
Oh, really?
To have her perform, her whole show is $7,500,000. It means you could actually have her perform 116 times.
Wow.
Put that in perspective. Kenny Chesney's $3 million.
Okay.
Still plenty of money left
Yeah, a
over.
little bit
Plenty.
left over.
Elton John, he just retired, but you can get him out of retirement for $2,900,000.
That'll do it.
He'll do a
Actually,
private
pretty cheap
concert.
to get somebody out of retirement.
Garth Brooks is $2 million. Luke Bryan's $1,450,000. Shania Twain, she's coming to town tomorrow. You could get her for a private show for $1 million.
$1 million.
Means
That's
you could
pretty cheap.
You could see her 875 million times. He did that. Jason Aldean's $1 million as well. Blake Shelton, he's cheaper. I'm kind of surprised at that. Blake Shelton's $725,000.
Okay.
Wow.
Luke Combs is $450, and Jim Denny is $200.
$200.
You could get Jim
Who
Denny for
would've thought?
$200. And in fact, I think that's his max. I think he'd actually do it for less than that.
Less
If
you
you
can,
feed
I
Jim,
think he'll do it for the wine.
if you feed him or give him alcohol,
Where's the bell?
he'll do it for
Yeah,
free.
sure. You know, and just party after party after party. You know, so well, there you go. So go get your Powerball. It's all
Wine
set
and
for
an
tomorrow.
Uber, and you've got Jim Denny.
That's tomorrow night's drawing.
But that could be a lot of wine.
Yeah. 95.5 WFMS. Jim, Deb, and Kevin. Deb's got your daily dirt, and Carly Pearce is getting busy.
She is getting busy, running out of space on her calendar. We'll tell you why coming up in about 30 seconds. But first, Snoop Dogg says he once had a cockroach in his apartment that he could not kill. So he named it. Named it and then says, quote, we used to leave food out for him and everything. So he just lived among him?
Well, you know, some people have a dog.
No.
Some have a cat.
Pet cockroach.
That's interesting.
That's kind of weird. A Big Brother 25th anniversary special will air on CBS on Wednesday, July 26th. I can't believe it's been around for 25 seasons. It became more popular than I thought it would be.
Yeah, there's like a summer replacement or something.
Yeah, it'll include like highlights from past seasons, a look at the upcoming season, interviews with past contestants, and so on. Jimmy Allen is trying to save his marriage. He says the divorce is on hold. That's some good news. Says he and his wife are trying to work things out. He also filed 2 countersuits against the 2 accusers.
Wow.
Who came out with allegations toward Jimmy.
Long way to go there.
Also, Carly Pearce has been tapped to sing the national anthem ahead of the upcoming 3rd installment of the Big Machine Music City Grand Prix. It's August 4th through the 6th. She'll perform on the final day. It will be broadcast on NBC at 12:30 our time. So watch for that.
She knows what she's doing.
She's good at that national anthem.
Her career has just exploded
It is,
over the last 2 years. It is 8:25. That's Deb's Daily Dirt. It's sponsored by Mark Dietel Realty.